This Week in Astrology video forecast. This is episode number 30 for the week of September 22nd, 2014. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com, coming to you from Asheville, North Carolina. I'm an astrologer, shamanic healer, and awakening activator, and it's my pleasure to bring you these weekly astrology forecasts. So what's new for the week of September 22nd, 2014? Adventurous Joy, broadcast by a delightful Mars-Jupiter-Uranus grand trine, is this week's headline. The fall equinox, a Libra new moon, and a revolutionary Sun-Uranus-Pluto T-square share the spotlight. What's old is that we have a waning moon. And as always, I will only be mentioning lunar events that are new or full moons in this forecast. If you want other lunation events, please check out my This Week in Astrology audio podcast. So, let's get into our individual days of the week. On Monday, September 22nd, Pluto, retrograde since April 14th, stations direct today. This gives fresh energy to activities such as transformation, research and detective work, occult practices, sacred sexuality, joint ventures, all of them are energized. Pluto stations basically at 11 degrees Capricorn, 10 degrees 59 minutes Capricorn precisely. Life themes represented by your sensitive natal points between 8 and 14 degrees in the cardinal signs, those would be Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, will feel Pluto's effects with special power now. This is because transiting planets are the most powerful when they change directions, and all of them do that except for the Sun and Moon. In the affected life areas, release everything that does not support your positive transformation. The more you're willing to serve as a divine instrument guided by your intuitive wisdom, the more Plutonian power you will receive. And we have another major event today. We have the fall equinox. The Sun enters Libra at 10 degrees. Actually at 10:29 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, today as I record this here on Monday, September 22nd. Heralding the fall equinox and the energies of relating, creativity, balance, and equilibrium. This ends the annual 6-month spring-summer cycle of yang expansion and ushers in the 6-month fall-winter cycle of yin contraction, reflection, and contemplation. You can actually learn more about the fall equinox because I've put a video up about it on my website. Go to astroshaman.com. Not a video, actually, an audio. It was derived from my latest podcast, and you can hear me go on at length about the chart of the actual spring equinox. If you're not seeing a link to it on your screen, then if you go to the homepage of astroshaman.com, scroll down a bit to the astrology blog section, it should be very near the top of the list. On Tuesday, September 23rd, we have Mercury quintile Jupiter. Thought and communication can receive special inspiration with this Mercury-Jupiter quintile, with Mercury in Libra. I'm going to round to the nearest degree here, 27 degrees Libra, Jupiter at 15 Leo. With Mercury in Libra, creative writing and other fruits of the muse receive a special sprinkling of fairy dust. We also here on September 23rd have a quincunx between Jupiter and Chiron, where you may experience some emotional triggering. Jupiter is at 15 Leo and Chiron is at 15 Pisces. This is active through October 4th. If you do experience any of that challenge I just mentioned, a healing invocation may help you clear what's coming up to be released. It's a 7-word invocation. Simply say to your higher self, maximum healing that serves highest good, please. Then rest passively in breath awareness and watch what happens. For many people, they experience a flush of energy as if an energy shower had turned on, and they feel this heavy stuff that came up and got triggered by whatever happened being released away. Try it out, see what you think. Or you might adjust your schedule to accommodate more healing and mentoring activities under this same aspect. This mentoring might focus on the Jupiterian themes of religion, philosophy, and the meaning of life. Or with Jupiter in Leo, you might choose to fine-tune your skills as a leader or entertainer. As always, you choose to partner with the planetary energies in the way that works best for you, of course, within the given nature of the archetypes. On Wednesday, September 24th, a Libra new moon. It's happening at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and the moon is in Libra at 1 degree 7 minutes as it lines up conjunct the Sun. New beginnings in relating, creativity, balance, and equilibrium are supported. Now there's some aspects involved here. This lunation's loose conjunction to Venus further reinforces all of the Libran themes I just mentioned. A tight semi-square from Ceres invites reflection on how much your self-esteem is affected by others rather than self-determined. And finally, a semi-square from Jupiter amplifies this new moon's power while adding a caution not to overextend yourself pursuing its themes. This lunation's Sabian symbol, the light of the sixth race transmuted to the seventh, is about opening into a new level of unity consciousness. See what happens when you order up the following invocation. Maximum unity consciousness that serves highest good please. Say that. Once again, rest in passive breath awareness, and it might amaze you how much light and consciousness will flood in just because you asked for it. By the way, you can learn more about my invocations by going to astroshaman.com. At the very top of the homepage sidebar, there is a purple banner that says Heal and Awaken Invocations. Click it, and you'll go to a section of the site where there are several blog posts and audios to help support you in this little process. All of it's free, and you can check it out anytime you like. On Thursday, September 25th, we open with Jupiter trine Uranus. Breakthroughs in your religious or philosophical worldview, along with quantum leaps in your joy capacity, are being intuitively transmitted with Leonine Jupiter trine Uranus. We've got Jupiter at 15 Leo, Uranus at 15 Aries. Are you creating enough quiet time in your consciousness to receive these divine blessings? This aspect peaks today, and it lasts through November 8th. On Friday, September 25th, we open with Mercury quintile Pluto. A powerful amplification of mental creativity is available with this quintile, and that's with Mercury at 29 Libra and Pluto at 12 Capricorn. Then we've got an aspect pattern, a grand trine, including Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus, the headline event of the week, actually. Adventurous action, intuitively inspired and joyfully executed, is energized by a grand trine incorporating Sagittarian Mars, Leonine Jupiter, and Arian Uranus. This delightful aspect pattern begins today, and today means Friday, September 26th. It peaks on October 6th and ends on October 12th. On Saturday, September 27th, Venus quintiles Mars. Creative magic is in the air with this aspect, with Venus around 27 Virgo and Mars around 9 Sagittarius. This energy can also add a special zest to relationships. With Venus in Virgo, you can receive inspiration on how to fine-tune your creativity and relationships. Next up, on September 27th, Mercury enters Scorpio. It's also going to turn retrograde on October 3rd, heads up on that, and it'll backpedal into Libra, where it has been, on October 10th. While the winged messenger is in Scorpio, your mind may more naturally focus on areas such as transformation, sacred sexuality, occult practices, and personal transformation. This is also a good time to focus on financial themes such as joint resources, taxes, insurance, and investments. On Sunday, September 28th, we have the Sun quincunx Neptune. Divine union practices and expressing your inspired creativity are excellent ways to use the Sun-Neptune quincunx, with the Sun around 5 Libra and Neptune around 5 Pisces. Focus on these areas if you find yourself tempted by Neptune's darker themes of substance abuse, excessive escapism, or aimlessness. An aspect pattern's next, a T-square involving the Sun, Uranus, and Pluto. As you can see, a T-square is an opposition between two planets right across the circle from each other. They both make a 90-degree angle called a square to the third player, making a right triangle, as opposed to a wrong triangle. You're being offered a core personality upgrade by this T-square, which connects the Sun with the multi-year Uranus-Pluto square. How much revolutionary eco-transformation are you ready to embrace? With the Sun in Libra, it may serve you to release or minimize contact with people who are not actively supporting your positive personal transformation. It's also a great time to plunge into radical, no-holds-barred creative expression. In all these areas, dump the excess baggage that's keeping you in stale old patterns and trust your intuitive flashes to guide you. The Sun-Uranus-Pluto T-square starts today, and today means September 28th. It peaks on October 5th, and it ends on October 9th. Looking ahead to next week's show, the week of September 29th, we will have Mercury turning retrograde, a Sun-Pluto square. Mars is squaring Chiron and trining Uranus. Venus will be entering Libra and quincunxing Neptune. There's some other things as well, including 3 new aspect patterns, a T-square, a kite, and a Thor's hammer. So you'll want to tune in to hear the best use of all of those astrological energies. A couple of quick event notes. I will be this Saturday at Crystal Vision's Weave the Web Festival near Asheville doing walk-up astrology, shamanic healing, and awakening activation. That's free entry to that festival. And I will also be at the Asheville Coptic Conference on October 3rd and 4th, free entry for a whole day of awesome metaphysical lectures. And I will be one of the practitioners doing reduced rate astrology, shamanic healing, and awakening activation. And by the way, this Wednesday, I believe that would be the 24th of September, is the last day to pre-register for practitioner appointments if you want to be sure to get one. They tend to fill up sometimes. So, thanks for listening to my announcements, and all information on those is at astroshaman.com, right on the home page in the What's New section. Thank you so much, as always, for watching my video. Please subscribe to my Benjamin Bernstein YouTube channel to be notified when I post new ones. And if you like this video, please share it. This free video forecast is a partner project with iTunes' #1 astrology podcast, This Week in Astrology. It's also free. You can get my weekly astrology forecast in writing by subscribing to my free email newsletter at astroshaman.com. Once you're there, you can also link to my Facebook page where I post daily forecasts. My personal services include astrology, shamanic healing, and awakening activation. All are equally effective in person or long distance. My guarantee makes my services risk-free. If you don't feel that your experience was helpful, there is no charge. I also offer other great products and services, many of which are free. To learn more, visit astroshaman.com. Thanks again for watching. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.